Hey everybody, it's Reckless. So in this video, I actually want to go over a new feature that Bungie has implemented to the game. And this feature is called the Gear Manager. And they actually first announced this in this feature that they released yesterday, which was March 17, 2016. Now, what I want to do is go into this article real quick and scroll all the way down to the bottom, skipping everything, till we get to where we want to go, which is right here. Prepare to gear up. Now, two things I actually want to bring to light in this is that first, the Gear Manager is available through Bungie.net and also the Destiny Companion app for Android. Now, unfortunately, we don't have it on iOS. I checked just now and yeah, we're SOL. Another thing I actually want to go over is it says that items may be transferred from Guardian to Guardian without first moving them to the vault. Now, that means from one of your characters to another of your characters on the same account, not from one character to another character on a different account or one character of yours to one of your friends. Now, let's actually get into the Gear Manager itself. So you go to My Legend, click on Gear Manager, and then this screen will pop up. Now, this screen shows you everything in your vault and on your characters. It does not show you everything that you have got in the game. Reason being is because I just noticed that when I scroll all the way down, it says that these are all the shaders I have. That is not true. I have a lot more shaders than what it's showing. So, again, leads me to believe that this is not everything that is actually in the game that you have, but currently on your characters or in the vault. Now, moving on from there, on your left-hand side, you have your three characters, your Warlock, Hunter, Titan, or if you have different characters, obviously it'll have those specific ones. Now, it'll show you all of your inventory that you have currently on your character, all your weapons, armor, artifacts, materials, consumables, ghosts, vehicles, sparrow horn, ships, shaders, emblems, and emotes. Now, not only would it tell you all of those, but it also lets you know the quantity that you actually have. Now, I have 8 out of 10 for primary weapons, 10 being 1 equipped and then 9 in reserve. And the same thing goes for each and every one of your characters. Now, this thing is pretty interesting because it has quite a bit things that I actually like of it, but then again, it has some things I don't like. So first off, we'll start with the left-hand side where the search by name or perk. The first thing we're going to search is the word horn. Now, this is actually going to show you everything that has the word horn in it, whether it be in the name or perk, as I just said. So Gallahorn, all the horns for your sparrow, and then obviously these two specific ones actually have horn in it. Next, we will try one that's not so broad. We'll type in the word scout. Now, this obviously will show you all your scout rifles that you do have, but it will also show you other things like consumables, armor, and anything else. Reason being is because it has the word scout in it somewhere. And at least for weapons, majority of it that has scout in it will be field scout. As for the Fatebringer, the Praetor's Revenge, field scout. And also for weapons, field scout. Now, as for armor, most likely you'll see scout rifle ammo, something like that on it. And so on and so forth. And obviously, these are scout rifle telemetries. So that's one way to search things. Another is you can specify things by damage type. Now, this will only go straight for weapons because I don't think armor does damage type. So first, kinetic, arc, solar, and void. Now, these are all my weapons, so you may or may not have the same ones. However, you will not click on these and see the exact same ones that I have. Or you can search it by item type. This is a little bit more broad. If you're looking for something specific, like say chess pieces, this will show you all the chess pieces that you actually have available. Pretty cool. Next, I feel is easiest is by rarity. You can search by common, uncommon, which I don't have any greens, rares, legendaries, and obviously there's a lot of legendaries in the game. Or you can search by exotics. Sorry about that. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of exotics that I haven't decoded yet, but I will once I have the maximum amount for each and every one. The maximum amount being 9 for each category. 9 primary weapon, special, heavy, helmet, gauntlets, chest, and leg armor. Class armor does not count because we don't get class armor engrams. So once I have 9 of those, I'll be doing another video decoding all of those. I'm sorry, 9 of each. Then I'll do another video decoding all of those. So anyways, let's move on. Or you can search it in specific locations. You can search it by everything. You can search things specifically in your vault. You can search things specifically on your characters. Now, whatever character you have chosen on the left-hand side, it'll show you the 2 other characters on your right. So you know it's chosen because it has this little yellow bar right here by the character. So if I'm on my Warlock and I want to see everything on my Hunter, I'll just click that and it'll show me everything that I have on my Hunter. Same concept for my Titan. If I'm on my Warlock, show me everything on my Titan. So it's a pretty cool little feature. This right here, the exclamation, the question mark with the circle around it is your tutorial. Pretty much show you how to actually go about using this. Pretty easy, self-explanatory, but then again, I just explained it for you. So it makes it easier for you guys to even worry about doing it. Now these 3 I will go over in just a second. Now the first thing I actually want to do is grab something like the Hawk Moon. Take it out of the vault, put it on my Warlock. So now you see that the Hawk Moon is on my Warlock. Next, I want to go as everything else, and I want to go down straight to the vault. I just want to see things in my vault. And this is the second part of the first thing that I told you about when we started the video, about weapons going or items going to the vault first and then to your character. So this is where my frustration comes into this. And it's very minor, but it's still an issue. So when you're transferring your weapons, you can do one of 2 things. You can left click on it and have it go to wherever you want, or you can grab it and drag it. And you can drop it like it's hot. But one thing that I noticed is, now remember, this is everything in the vault. Watch where the Hawk Moon goes before it goes to my Titan. Transfer to Titan. So it does, in fact, go to my vault first before it goes to my Titan. My Titan has it now, no longer in the vault. So that's an issue from which they didn't even address, they as in Bungie, didn't address when they actually tried this. Now, another thing I actually want to show you guys is when you have a full primary weapons, which is 10 of 10, this is what will happen. You're going to try to grab it. This time we'll drag it, and we'll let it go to my Hunter. Drop it like it's hot. Go to the vault, and then you'll get this message. Uh-oh, looks like Hawk Moon didn't make it all the way to the Hunter because there wasn't enough room for it. Check your vault. So it'll drag it and it'll drop it in the vault instead of actually bringing it to your character. So it's kind of nifty, I guess. However, I feel they should have gave you an option when you actually did try to drag it to the Hunter to switch out a weapon to take the Hawk Moon's place in the vault. A lot of people can get confused with that. But going back to my primary issue, which was taking it, bringing it to another character, and having it go to the vault first. So that's an issue, you know, one that they said that wasn't gonna happen with this, but it did. Anyways, moving on. This right here, going back to the right hand side, this right here is your reset button. So hit it, resets, and everything will be where it needs to be. Next, you have this little lightning bolts. You can maximize your light, maximize your intellect, maximize discipline, maximize strength. And what this does is if you click on maximize light, it'll give you all the gear and weapons that you need to maximize your light. Same concept for intellect, discipline, and strength. It'll give you all the gear you need to maximize those specific things. Now, it'll only give you those if you actually have available space. If you don't have available space, you'll get this message. You'll get all these messages popped up, and it'll let you know they couldn't do it. And that's actually only because I try to do multiple things at once. As soon as these goes away, we can actually proceed. Now, this wrench does several things. You can show your character in full screen. You can take it out of full screen. And then it has a little other options for your views. This right here is compact view. We're going to switch that back to everything else. So this right here is compact view. Next is comfortable view. What comfortable view does is it puts everything in a column. Nice and neatly. Going all the way down to your emotes. Now, whoops. If you come back and you actually go to column view, what it does is it separates your characters and whatever's in your vault. Now, I like this view a lot better than the other two, just so I can see everything in my Warlock, Hunter, and Titan at the very same time. So watch how easier it is to take things, transfer it to another character. Drop it like it's hot. Goes back to the vault and then goes to your character. I think this view is a lot more better when it comes to actually transferring things from character to character, because you can see everything at once. You know, it's not like it's not harder to see. So one thing I actually would like them to change would be that whole weapon or armor or whatever you're doing from character to character, not let it go to the vault first, because you know you can't say that you eliminated that, but it still is happening. I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit more to find out if there's anything else I can find out what's wrong with it, and then I'll obviously let them know. However, if you guys notice anything, leave in the comments below. That way I can address it in a future video of an update of this, and we can go from there. So let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments below. This is Reckless. I will see you guys later. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe also. And also don't forget, you get hurt, hurt them back. You get killed, walk it off.